Here is Josh's Nautilus. And this is made with Tunnel 14 Redwood on the top, Brazilian Rosewood, nice little sapwood details on the back and sides, Macassar ebony for the binding and sound hole, and West African ebony for the balance of the parts. I'll play something. Sometimes I realize I should plan ahead and actually have some idea of what I'm going to play, but that was a little noodly thing there. And I just wanted to play something slow so you could hear the incredible amount of sustain that this instrument has. Something low so you could hear the amount of bass, and a little something up high so you could hear how sweet it is, which I contribute in part to the multi-scale of this guitar, of this design, with a long scale in the bass and a short scale, or a shorter scale by 1/2 of an inch on the top, which gives you, the big brassy bottom end and the sweet top end. It really works. It's a very cool thing. This guitar has, each one of these I build. I'm building instruments by hand, and I don't have a like a totally fixed set of parameters that I use. They're like all these Nautiluses have been pretty close to one another in their construction, with a few little tweaks here and there, but they all have distinct personalities, which is one of the cool things about getting a hand-built guitar. Is the thing has, it's an entity unto itself. This particular one is just got this really, really churchy, big bottom end voice, which I just love that and part of it is not going to translate, of course, on a video, and you're probably listening on a tablet or a computer, but this thing, you feel that bass in your body. It's really gratifying. And this is a 15-inch guitar, so in sort of Martin terminology, this would be like an OM, 15-inch guitar, long scale, but it's just it feels like a much larger guitar. It really feels like it fills the room. Having the sound port here really projects the sound right up into your face. So it's an immersive experience. I've really come to love what these guitars do, how they sort of swallow you up while you're playing, and yeah, I'm kind of hooked on it, which is good because I make them, right? So this has been a pleasure to make, particularly nice crisp woods here. The Tunnel 14, a lot of which, you know, this is wood that spent 100 and probably close to 150 years in a railroad tunnel. A lot of it has mineral streaking where water has carried minerals into it over the decades. This particular one is just pure. Like it could be cut from a tree now, except it's a 2,000-year-old tree and it's been drying for 150 years. But it has that purity and appearance, and the perfection of the quarter sawing is apparent because you can see the silking, what we call silking, which is really exposure of the medullary rays of the wood all the way across the surface of the top. So that implies to me that this came from a very large tree, and it was perfectly quarter sawn. Often you see the silking appear in just part of the top and less so. So that's kind of a nice special thing. It's really beautiful. Anyway, a pleasure to build this one, and I'll actually be sad to see it go off because I got to play it a little bit, and it's been a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. And up next is another Nautilus. This next one is made out of mahogany, which is my first mahogany Nautilus, and I'm really excited. Mahogany and old spruce. So I'm excited to see what that sounds like. Thank you.